Hello and welcome to this championship edition of the Hellraiser blog. Big day today for Hellraiser boxing. Two boxers that have been really built up predominantly on Hellraiser shows, Tony Owen and Floyd Pac-Man Moore, both fighting in title fights on Sky this evening. The small shows are a lot of fun. I really enjoy them, but this is a real highlight. It's really good to see guys that have sort of come through the system that we've put together, and the whole aim of it is obviously to get the best opportunities, the best money, the best exposure for them. And they've worked really hard on the small hall shows, and now they're in position to fight on a big event. It's broadcast live on Sky this evening. It's Eddie Hearn's promoting it. It's going to be a big event, and it's both of those guys really deserve it. I mean, Tony Owen actually fought for the Southern Area title and won it in his last fight. So this is his second run on Sky. He also previously had boxed on Sky in the Prize Fighter. We got him in the Prize Fighter, and he was unlucky. He lost a fight against a guy that went on to win it. And Chris Jenkins, and he also boxed on a Eurosport show before. But he takes on Ricky Boylan. I find it a bit strange that I had a bit of criticism really for making the fight, saying that I'm I don't know. I don't understand what motivated it really, but I think it's a good fight for Tony. Technically, I think he have the upper hand, and that's why I think he'll win it. Plus, he's just, for me, he's had more experience at a higher level than what Ricky's had, and all these things contribute to why I think at this moment in time that's the good fight for Tony. Like I say, I had more than one person sort of say, "Oh, you're stitching Ricky up." The thing is, I don't manage Ricky. He's boxed on my shows regularly, and I have the utmost respect for Ricky. No disrespect at all to him. And I'm sure he realises, in anything that I've said, that just because I think Tony will win. Look, what do you want me to do? I'm not going to lie. I say what I think. And if he wins, if Ricky wins, I'll take my hat off to him, and fair play to him. I'll be very disappointed that Tony's lost his title, but that's boxing, And also, look, we're fighting for a proper title, fight that people care about, where you have mandatories, where it actually means something. You are the champion of the Southern Area, so there's a lot of passion and dedication that goes in from these guys, and this is a big achievement for them, even to be fighting for it. And whoever wins it, obviously, then can go on to, now that Tony's won it, if he can defend it, then we can look at fighting for either the English or even the British title, which I'd be really happy if Tony got to that, because we've worked so hard over a number of years. I mean, Tony just recently signed a new long-term contract with me, which, to me, I really like it when boxers do that, because it's sort of a sort of way of them saying, you've done a good job for me so far, and we have done well with Tony so far. And he's come up the hard way. Sometimes he's struggled maybe with tickets, and he's boxed with small purses, and he ducks absolutely nobody. Anyone that we've ever put in front of him, yes, I'm happy to fight him. I know we'll work on this and how to beat him. Another fighter who's just signed a new long-term deal with me is Floyd Moore, and he's a massive ticket seller from Fareham on the south coast. Very proud to come from Fareham, and he extremely popular. And he fights Ryan Crashbang Taylor, who, look, Floyd can punch, and that's why we've made the fight, because I give him a chance really against anybody. He has sometimes lost fights, but I'd say more through the fact that he wasn't ready for them yet, or for different reasons, that he's sort of eradicated. His last three performances, he's won all three. He's stopped two of the three. I've just noticed a marked improvement in him. I think a lot of that you have to go to his trainer, and his trainer's done well with him, Michael Ballingall, really to get to the point where they are, to even get to the position where they were mandatory for the title, and now they're going to fight for it. That in itself is an achievement, and I'm really praying that both these guys can do well tonight. If they win, I'll be dancing all over the place. I'm sure they'll account for themselves, in a way that is a credit to them and to the people that support them. Weekend started well. Michael Stupart boxed last night and got a rare win. He's a journeyman. He fights often at short notice, sometimes against people that are bigger than him. You know, the fight's laid up for them, and he went out against an undefeated guy last night away from home and got a win. So, got to give him a mention. Well done, Michael. Really, really happy for him to have pulled that off. Other things happening in the Hellraiser world. Well, I've been having a lot of meetings with a broadcaster at the moment. Nothing is confirmed yet, but I'll find out next week what dates we're likely to have. And also the size of the deal. Obviously, if we get a big deal, something really good, it'll be better for the fighters, better for me, and a lot more exciting. But my feeling is probably that they're going to want to dip their toe first, so we'll see how it takes off. But it's still an interesting development, and to have TV that is going to get the name of the fighters out there, and it's going to build the operation that we're running. That would be really a good thing. And I can see now that it is going to happen. It's just how and the scale of it, and how fast that it can be sort of grown and developed, so that we've got like a really good base from which to promote the fighters. There's other good fights on the bill actually. It's a really good show I think tonight. You've got Danny Connors boxing Tyler Goodjohn, Lee Purdy against Leonard Bundu. I mean, that's a brave fight. I mean Purdy is a brave guy, no doubt about that. I mean, if you see his fights, he really does put his heart and soul into it. And I mean, but that's a hard fight for him, really hard fight. And through the card, really, you've got all 50 fights, and so credit to Eddie Hearn. You know, he's put that together well, and I think we're all going to have a good night. Right, so I'm going to go and have a shower, and then I'm off to the XL. Watch it on Sky Sports tonight if you can't make it. Cheers very much, guys. See you. Bye.